Trying your best. And that's going to be all right. Marth, Sheik, Yoshi's story now, of course. Oof. I'm trying my best too, Sheik. No, don't do it. No, homie, stalking my educational videos. No. Oh, well, this won't go online, I'm sure. Anyway. I like the early upbeat. Now, the reason that's good is because it helps avoid some of the problems that she can have against Marth. And some of these problems include things like Marth being able to swing and hit her, you know, moves like that. So notice I put Sheik up into the air, and then I was just pushing her out. I didn't wait till Sheik was over 100. I waited till Sheik was, you know, like mid-percent, 70-ish. And then I start pushing her out. Of course, that is not a true forward air regrab or forward air regrab I went for. Oh. Well, they had the right idea. They had the punish. We're just gonna have to go off the stage. Yoshi's not having a lot of stage. If I'm wrong about something, I'm at high percent, so... Well, not my best up B. Could have just continued dropping. And of course, we're going to trip up the Sheik's DI. Because they continued SDIing out that hard, they're going to be piecing out. Now, we're going to be on Battlefield. It's going to be a slightly larger stage with higher platforms. Going to break some more punishes. Really good stage for Sheik to run off and use her aerials. And that's going to be Sheik holding it down by the edge. I have to be very careful. That sort of thing can happen a lot to Sheik there. And they gave me one, so I'll give them one. I guess it's only customary. Almost got the shield out in time. Almost. Sheik's going to be in a lot of lag coming out from that move. We're going to reverse him again. And charge. Whoa, nice. That's going to be a side B startup. Of course, not what they're looking for. They were trying to up B and angle it. So notice I'm just going to kind of wait. Sheik is often going to be like Marth, covering her landing lag with moves like that. Almost. I want to push you off so I can hit that thing again. Yes. Okay. So I wanted to show you guys that. So the Sheik has been doing a lot of the early up Bs out there, and that was something that was actually tripping me up a lot yesterday. So as it turns out, Marth can forward smash and cover the up B that's very early. Normally, Marth would like to do a run-off forward air or a back air coming off, but it's hard for Marth to turn around and get the back air out in time, especially if he's trying to down tilt or something on Sheik when she is coming up from a slightly closer spacing and double jumping up. So what you want to do in scenarios like that is actually move forward with forward smash. You move forward with forward smash, not only does it tip her, but you know, the Sheik being a little bit farther away is going to go even farther. Now has no double jump, can be a very early kill. So when you condition Sheik to do that up B from farther away, you actually can get kills even earlier and even easier than when you're trying to do awkward stuff to play around double jump forward air or Sheik going low and going up to the edge. So remember to keep in mind, you don't have to always overcomplicate against Sheik. Sometimes the Sheik will go low, wait a long time, double jump, then wait, then up B. Sometimes though, to mix it up, if you're covering that a lot, Sheik will just go backwards. And when Sheik goes backwards, you can just forward smash that. Don't overcomplicate it. And so keep in mind, you have a lot of time for that. Sheik has a lot of startup that is vulnerable on her up B. So you can get an early kill. Make sure you're watching for that. And as a Sheik player, be very careful about those up Bs so much, especially if the Marth knows. You might want to mix up double jumping and doing up air just below ledge to poke at Marth, stuff like that if you can. Maybe mixing in some air dodges if you feel you need to. Wall jump back here, always a strong choice. And hopefully some of that stuff can be useful for you. If you're using all of your tools effectively to recover, it is hard for Marth to cover it all, but I believe relatively doable to do it fairly consistently. That being said, I was covering a lot of the Sheik's options after landing lag. I did call that out. We played on 2 more condensed levels, but of course, that is perfectly fine as Sheik. Sheik no longer has to worry about Marth dashing back. Instead, Sheik has to worry about the threat of down tilt. Sheik gets down tilt and she gets on the edge. Sheik has to probably try and get up with like edge dash F tilt if Marth's spacing around that. She can just get back down on the corner of the stage, has to deal with down tilt again. Does Sheik try to jump? Does she get on a platform? Has to think about forward air. Forward air is where the damage starts coming in. If Sheik doesn't deal with that, then Sheik has to try and burst into Marth. That's when Marth could get a grab. And if Marth gets the grab, that's where a lot of the punishes come from. That's what we saw. Up throw, going to lead to a lot. Forward throw, down throw, push Sheik into the corner. Then you see what we just talked about. Up throw, going to lead to a lot of punishes. Sheik doesn't have high mobility upwards or downwards or to the side in the air. So Marth can really just space her out. Great being below her. Up tilt, up air, forward air, sometimes back air. All that can be very strong. Hopefully some of that stuff makes sense to you guys, how all of those mix-ups interplay, and GG's to trying my best. I think you did fine. All right, Marth Falco once again on Stadium. Falco's going to have a lot of room to move around, eliminate Marth's main option. Thought he might go for a spaced edge recovery. Bold to go back into the corner. They DI'd out on the side B, so they were killed if they held up and in. They might have actually gone behind me there. SDI was going so well. But either way, they are fine. This time I'm just going to punish. We're going to back air, unstale other moves. We could have just grabbed the edge, but we just want to make sure we're good. So that's why Double Shine isn't always so safe. As you saw there, it was hit on my shield. Still able to get a grab. Oh, almost got away. No dice. Oh, wave dash a little bit too far for that punish. Falco just side being at me. I assumed that was a laser, but whatever, it worked. Now, Falco didn't have a laser out, so it was very easy for me to react. Very easy for me to react to no laser coming out. Because with no laser, I have a lot of extra mobility on my hands. Of course, we come out right away. The down air will take a second to come out, but then we're able to get our stronger punish. Now we're on Dreamland, another long stage, but Falco's going to be able to break combos a little bit easier. Unless I just do that. Falco at a low percent off stage cannot tech, unless I was doing like a down air right there. We hit Falco before he hit the ground, did not SDI into the ground, so they're in an awkward spot. Of course, they are aerialing just when I'm a little bit too far away. They might have given me it again there, so I could have just shown you. Trying to get their shield drop. You see the shield wiggling. Good DI, so I can't get that regrab at 0. Wispy's going to get involved. I'm going to try and put Falco on the edge. Of course, we already get the turnaround up B, unstale some other moves again. We'll do some cross-ups. Jab does not really bother us here. Thought that was going to be a get-up attack, so I waited a little bit longer. Good DI. Got them on the slide off. A lot of air dodge coming out. I didn't punish it. I'm not going to kill them for that. I feel kind of bad about it after the way these games have gone. We will go ahead and punish that one. And that's going to be a big old DC from them. And so we're just going to have a nice little pause while we think about our lives. And yeah, so it's going to be a tough game for Bogeyman, but what can I tell you guys about that? If you're a Falco player, try to mix up the attack timings. Of course, I was pretty sure when they were going to attack because they were always a little bit far away from me. They needed to attack just slightly closer, maybe not fast fall, overshoot a little bit more, try to put out laser pressure a little bit more. That would all have been strong. Of course, the air dodge at the edge coming out a whole lot was really tough for them. Very easy for me to kind of see coming. I was expecting maybe like a jump back side B sometimes, which I did at the very end, but no dice. Let's see, what else can I say? Yeah, I mean, you saw how Wispy impacted the matches. You saw how stage size impacted things a little bit. Of course, since I was gimping them so much, you didn't see the stage breaking combos so much. Of course, the top platform being so high and so long, it can break so many punishes, especially if you're doing them on the side platform. But we just didn't see that here. Let's see, what else? Yeah, so I mean, there was a little bit of slowdown I did, and then also with the invincibility, I crossed this person up a couple of times. With Falco, if you want to beat a cross up, you know, you shine, you up tilt, you down air in place. That'll take care of that just fine. And so that corrals Marth to one side of the stage, and then you can start walling them there. Marth being cornered has a much harder time playing around Falco. Now, of course, if you are attacking and you give Marth just enough room to pivot grab, you know, Mewtwo King's done very well with that, and you know, Marth can still do that to Falco, then Falco gets a very difficult spot when he gets down thrown by the edge. He has to do a type of mix-up. Does he double jump to edge? Does he wall jump? Does he air dodge? A lot of people want to air dodge, and that'll give you more time to try and make a play, build your percent. That can all help. But if you're not able to tech, or if you get hit too far away, or you build so much percent that the hits send you far enough away anyway, it can still be tough. Sometimes it's still worth it though if you can get forward thrown or down thrown and then you get to the edge instead of being off stage. Anyway, just something to think about, and hopefully you can see that stage could have had an impact. You see a little bit of how some of the habits made things harder for Bogeyman, and you saw a little bit of how Marth can get a few kills too. So hopefully some of that stuff was interesting for you guys, and GG's Bogeyman.